If going to the gym was a game, what would be some really bad loading screen tips? Yell as loud as you can when lifting for extra power. Hashtag YEAHHHBUDDEY. Lightweight. Talk to the girl in the leggings. She might like you. Make sure you offer her a compliment about her weight. Tell her about how much progress she has made in the past 4 months you've been watching her. Lick the barbells. You'll get extra iron. Quote. Use the mirrors to discreetly check out people. And make sure that your camera and phone have silent mode. Remember, weights are heavy? I feel like this is an actual loading tip I've seen in a real game. Sweat is mostly water. Water is sterile, therefore you should never wipe down your machine. Any residual sweat from the previous user is just free electrolytes. Your sweat attracts mates. Rub it everywhere. Drop it. Drop the weight. Let them hear how heavy it is. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Raw. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Place the weight directly on your groin and scream your mother's name. Works especially well when your partner is nearby. Avoid the naked senior citizens in the locker room, monsieur. Username checks out. He said bad advice. Always be afraid to ask for help. If you're ever in doubt about a spotter, just go for it. You probably don't need one. Want a longer workout? Always remember that stretching is optional. Quote. Strengthen your core muscles through isolation. Always lift with your back. Never use your legs or bend your knees. If you hear cracking, feel a sharp pain, or numbness radiating down your legs, that means it's working. Even if you can't totally do the weight and are doing it with terrible form. Load up the bar on squats or curls. It really impresses everyone around you and they will respect you as an alpha. For maximum efficiency, take up 4 machines at the same time and rotate between them every minute while blocking others from using the monsieur. Remember to bring multiple towels to claim several spaces. Lock your knees. I dare you. Flashbacks to that lady demoing leg press at the mall. When you lift, try to poop. Each time, make fun of the unfit people trying to change their lifestyles. It'll ruin their day and confidence, but it will give you big dick energy. Can something be both hilarious and horrible at the same time? Hold full conversations with other people in the locker room completely nude. Make them as uncomfortable as possible. And if you're in front of their locker, don't worry, they can wait. Press X to grunt during your workout. Don't put your weights back. It'll be extra gains for the next person. Pro tip: the bikes don't actually move. Don't waste your time. Remember to not give a fuck what you look like. Everyone else looks like shit too. That's actually a good tip. As long as you don't smell bad, who cares if you look like shit? Wear the tightest leggings you can find. Push some of it into your ass crack. Then yell at anyone who mentions it. Leave things in the spot you had, then last putting them away is an unnecessary hassle. Remember to wait until New Year's Day to start so you can hog all the treadmills and fill the parking lot. Bonus, you'll pay more for your membership. Don't wipe down equipment when you're done. Your sweat and bacteria will strengthen others. Spotters are a waste of time. You can lift however much you want. I believe in you. Arch your back when deadlifting for extra momentum, monsieur. Make sure to tell everyone you're vegan. I am vegan, by the way. When you start sweating, don't wipe it off. It cools you down. Do or die. If you run, you sweat. Other players enjoy an occasional pat on the buttocks. Don't return any of the weights to their home. Don't wipe down the gym equipment after using it. This is such a waste of time and energy. Make sure to use the squat racks for anything else besides squatting. Use key juice potions to gain triple strength EXP per workout. Leave the weights on the rack. People love taking them off as a pre-workout warm-up. By doing curls in a squat rack, your hypertrophy capabilities are enhanced tenfold. While on a treadmill walk, you have to lift weights in the weights area. Haha, this is actually a tip I could see in a real game. Jerk your back as quickly as you can with weights that are a little too heavy. Make sure to sit on your phone for 30 minutes and not actually use the machine. Even if you pull something, keep going. As they say, no pain, no gain. Having trouble with a particularly hard boss? Focus on damage type matching. Humans are resistant to punches but are especially vulnerable to gunfire. Make sure to mock the fat people. Instead of loading, it would be motivating. Giving out your password won't get you gains. Never give your password to anyone. Pee on your hands to toughen them up. Balancing weights on your penis does not make your penis hard. Lifting +1 energy, sweatiness -1 charisma. Remember to grunt as loud as possible when doing anything. Harass anyone who has just gotten a machine about using your machine. Giraffes are heartless creatures. Re-racking the weights is beta. Get an erection, it helps deadlifts. For extra points on your style meter, throw your weights on the floor. Keep working hard. You'll make it! Exclamation mark. Remember to light up a cigarette post-workout for extra cardio gains. Haha, I used to run 6K every other day and then smoke immediately after. Even better than smoking after a meal. Selfies on the mirrors give you influence points. With time, you won't stay unnoticed. Try spinning, that's a neat trick. Grunt louder for more XP. Leave all your sweat on the seat! Exclamation mark. Go for the heaviest weights first. Start with your heaviest weight before warming up. If you want to meet lots of people, go in the first 2 weeks of January. Lift strictly with your groin and lower back, pussy. Before you squat, do 15 minutes of mobility exercises, foam rolling, and squat warm-ups in the squat rack. When you squat, rest 5 minutes between sets. Bring a bench into the squat rack so you can sit in the squat rack while you're resting. After you squat, bring other dumbbells, barbells to the squat rack so you can do your other exercises in the squat rack. If you bring a buddy, you have to do legs on the same day. Between sets, both of you must be touching some part of the squat rack while you converse about work, Tinder dates, video games, and sports. To save energy, don't re-rack the weights. The gym staff are more than happy to put them away for you. Exercising is a great way to be healthy. The locker room is a great place to meet other players. Quote, use the heaviest weight you can handle, that way you get strong the fastest. Lift with your back. The highest weight you can manage is what you should use. Don't bother stretching. It wastes time that could be spent on gains. Start bench pressing double the amount you think you can to impress the THICC people, thinking you'll get their THICC numbers. Lift as close to the dumbbell rack for maximal efficiency. You don't want to have to carry them too far. Remember to breathe. Be sure to extend your legs completely during leg presses to maximize your range of strength. After you shower, use the hand dryer to dry your asshole. Lift with your back, not your legs. Leave the plates on the barbells. It will cause other people to get an extra workout in. The 405 Club is always looking for members. You can look in the mirror to watch yourself work out. Don't take a towel. Working out strengthens you. Do it. Make sure to eat as much as you can before you start exercising. Quote, the smell is an removable debuff. Make sure to always change your program so your muscles don't get used to it. Lift with your back, not your legs. Leave weights everywhere. Lick the mirrors. It's okay if you are 90 and your balls hang past your knees. Try to talk to everyone but ass naked in the locker room, monsieur. Remember, don't do drugs, except steroids, in which case take lots of drugs. Quote, this question is so generic I wouldn't doubt it if this account was a bot. You should play this game at least 5 hours a day for optimal benefits. Eat fast food. It'll make you faster. Come on, my grandma deadlifts 250s faster than you. Lift with your back, not your legs. Everyone in the gym is a fat loser. Remember to reload after taking cover. It says gym, not kindergarten. Remember, dumbbells are effective as throwing weapons. Leave the weights around the floor. The staff will pick them up. You don't need to wrap your thumb around the barbell. Don't warm up. It'll make you lose energy. Everybody wants to fight you. Lift as much as possible erratically to intimidate the masseur. Mash X to open locked lockers. Prolong eye contact. It asserts dominance. Don't put the weights back when you're done. That's what the staff is for. 100 pound is 100 pounds. Listen to your gut and lift with your back. Masturbating in the bathroom is not allowed. She can't tell you're staring at her ass if you keep her in your peripherals. Start with the heaviest weights. Lifting things causes you to be holding them. Don't be afraid to record others in the gym to study their technique. If you plan on sniffing the seats, it's best to have a lookout. Don't even bother if you weren't going to exercise anyways. Leave the dumbbells where you who use the masseur. The employees are paid to pick them up. At the end of your set, drop the weights on the floor for extra power. If you feel like you're going to drop a weight on your head, keep going. It's a sign you're getting stronger. The more sweat you leave behind, the better. It shows dominance. To show him who's the toughest chum in the room, toss your barbells back onto the rack. That'll show him. Asterisk, be weary of glass walls. Asterisk, bring your own Bluetooth speaker. That way everyone can vibe out with you. Share the music. Curl in the squat rack. So cliche, but people do it. You can eat and drink at the same time. Stride naked around the changing rooms to exert dominance. Touching people while they're working out will make you get more EXP. This whenever wherever cause you need to get some muscles. You don't need a spotter. Go for that PR. Impressing strangers is more important than safety. Work your way down. Begin with the highest weights first. Never straighten your back when you squat and deadlift. Remember to be alert at all times. Stay aware of your surroundings. Pain is weakness leaving the body. Embrace pain. When you start to feel numb, the pain is gone and you know you've reached peak strength. If you can't lift an object, just train till you can. Rocking back and forth during bicep curls is asterisk bonus asterisk way to tone your neck. A man dropping the soap in the common shower. During rest breaks, silently judge other exercisers. If they lift less than you, they are pussies. If they lift more than you, then they have poor for masseur. Machines may look designed for a very narrow purpose, but true warriors get creative. You can train your thruster muscles anywhere if you are creative enough. The loading icon can be you working out. Just as in jail, you must fight the strongest to earn dominance. Empty a cologne bottle before walking in. Lift with your nips. Edit, yes I mean nips, not hips. Talk to the suspicious people who look like they're going for strength to rip someone's face off with their bare hands. You have the option to use steroids to enhance your strength. However, they may affect your performance in other areas of your game. Do not warm up before and stretch after your workout session to look cool and fit. Jerk hard at the beginning of the motion to quickly build momentum. Masseur. Bending at the waist only makes you stronger. Pulled muscles grow back faster and stronger. Leg day only matters if you're a runner. Talk about the gym constantly. People will definitely care. Don't piss in the drinking fountain. Just read the title wrong. Lost the game. Damn it. When sneaking behind a staff member, press X to lift and launch them. Enter to enter gym. Asking for a spot is a sign of weakness. Let the bench press become your guillotine to realize your true strength. Remember to never wipe down your equipment. If the barbell is too heavy, shed some weight by tipping it to one side, then the other. Show your dominance by staring at your favorite guy, girl while lifting. Bonus points if you use the mirror. You can keep pushing and pushing, pulling muscles and injuring yourself is a hoax. You have a treadmill. Stay home. Avoid the embarrassment and unknown body odor. Always choose a high-level locker and whilst naked reach into it regardless of the locker below. Being open with someone getting their gear out. A cock in the face isn't frowned upon. We all have them, monsieur. Relax your back when doing deadlifts. The higher the curve is, the more weight you can lift. Also, don't put dumbbells back on the rack. Someone will need them, so rather just leave them where you worked out. It's annoying to go to the rack every time I need dumbbells. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.